completed the fly around and now is in final approach for a redocking to the Prichal module.
Sergey, please perform station keeping at 3 meters, and the target should be less than three squares at that point, and continue with the alignment. Copy. Current range is 15 meters. Copy, 15.
15 meters now separating Soyuz from Prichal.
Current range is 12. The target is in the center. Copy.
Soyuz now flying over southeastern China, moving from northwest to southeast. About to move inside 10 meters from Prichal.
The range is 10 meters. Copy, 10 meters.
Smoothly closing in for its redocking to the space station. You can see the docking probe fully extended from the orbital module, or the uppermost section of the Soyuz spacecraft.
The range is 7 meters. I'm getting ready to perform station keeping.
There will be a very brief period of station keeping. One more check of the precise alignment of that forward docking probe with Prichal. That brief period of station keeping will occur at the 3 meter mark.
target is aligned with the center. Current range is 5. Copy. Set up the AGC mode. Station keeping is in progress. Copy.
And Prokopyev has put the brakes on for a brief period of station keeping.
With the final approach and docking.
And they now have a final go from Russian flight controllers for final approach.
Impulse.
As the station and Soyuz fly 260 miles over Osaka, Japan.
Standing by.
A great view of the MS-23 spacecraft, now just 2 meters away from contact and capture. Standing by for docking. Contact confirmed. Capture confirmed. Docking occurring at 4:22 a.m. Central Time, 5:22 a.m. Eastern Time.
Congratulations with the successful redocking. Thank you. Please accept our congratulations as well. I'm activating the translational and controller. Copy.
The docking probe now retracting to form a hard mate between Soyuz and Prichal. It was a 37-minute transit from the Poisk module to the Prichal module, a flawless execution by Soyuz commander Sergey Prokopyev, along with his Soyuz crewmates Dmitri, Petelin of Roscosmos and Frank Rubio of NASA.
A great job. So my best regards to you guys, and I guess I'll talk to you next time during the progress operations. Good luck with all. Talk to you next time.
Once again, the redocking of Soyuz to the International Space Station's Prichal module occurring at 4:22 a.m. Central Time, 5:22 a.m. Eastern Time, as the International Space Station and Soyuz flew just off the east coast of Japan.
12, inaudible. The time of capture is inaudible. Ready to report on the parameters. Spherical section 1 pressure is 143, and for number 2 is 183. Propellant is at 467 kg. Copy. You're going to switch to page 106. For the actions on page 106, I am turning off the wide angle lens. Dmitri, please monitor everything, and I am going to deactivate the AGC mode. Close in RPV1 valve.
This is Mission Control Houston. Once again, the Soyuz MS-23 has successfully redocked to the International Space Station after a 37-minute fly-around, undocking from the Poisk module at 3:45 a.m. Central Time, 4:45 a.m. Eastern, redocking at 4:22 a.m. Central, 5:22 a.m. Eastern Time.
Pressure 778, 748.
We are waiting for the hooks to close between Prichal and Soyuz.
Compartment pressure is 848.
The departure from the Poisk module opens up Poisk for a trio of Russian spacewalks set to begin from the Poisk airlock on April 18th. That will stretch through May 4th, and the arrival in late May of the next Progress resupply craft, the ISS Progress 84, that will dock to the Poisk module.
Sergey, please keep monitoring SSVP docking and internal transfer mode execution. And report on the command's execution. Yes, standing by. The inaudible is illuminated. Hooks closed is illuminated. Standing by for other indications to illuminate. They have not come on yet. Copy.
F-13 does not illuminate, hooks are closed.
We have confirmation that the Soyuz hooks have closed, now standing by for the final step here. That would be the closure of the Prichal hooks.
Sergey, do you see S-13 illuminated? No, not yet. The latches are retracted, and this LED is on, but S-13 is not illuminated. Okay, but the gas-17 is illuminated, correct. What about D-15? Still no? Ignat, say it again, please. All right. Send S-13 manually. Copy, manually. (12:29:15) is the time of S-13 issuance. Yes, now the pole is on. Transfer hatch is closed. The LED illuminated. Copy.
Space station flying into an orbital sunset over the Pacific Ocean.
Rod.
Standing by for confirmation of the closure of the Prichal hooks.
Standing by for SSVP on. So far, it's still illuminated. Copy. Okay. Do you understand correctly that you are standing by for SSVP? SSVP is on. We are ready to turn it off. D11 SM rod, is it retracted? LED illuminated? Okay, then you are going to turn SSVP off. SSVP off and work. I sent the command. The indicator is off. I am ready to give you the data from the 5-minute measurement. Yes, go ahead, give me the parameters. SR pressure 779, delta +1, BO pressure 749, delta 1 +1, and then instrumentation compartment 849, and also delta is +1. Copy. Dima, in addition, give me the oxygen partial pressure. PPO2 currently is 183. Copy.
This view of the Russian flight control room at the Russian Mission Control Center in Korolyov outside Moscow.
Proceed execute in page 107. Copy.
The Soyuz hooks are closed at the Prichal module, waiting for confirmation that the Prichal module hooks have closed. And we are receiving telemetry here in Mission Control indicating that the Prichal module hooks are driving. Should be just a moment or two before we receive confirmation that the Prichal hooks are closed to form a hard mate. The Prichal hooks continue to drive toward their closed position. And Russian flight controllers have now confirmed the closure of the Prichal hooks. So we have a hard mate now between the Soyuz MS-23 and the Prichal module, following a flawless undocking and redocking of the Soyuz vehicle with Frank Rubio of NASA and Roscosmos cosmonauts Sergey Prokopyev and Dmitri Petelin on board. The trio undocked from the Poisk module on the space-facing side of the Russian segment of the International Space Station at 3:45 a.m. Central, 4:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Prokopyev manually flew the Soyuz to a distance of almost 50 meters above the station, then in front of the station, and then below the station, a radial fly-around of the complex before moving in for final approach and redocking that occurred at 4:22 a.m. Central, 5:22 a.m. Eastern Time, a 37-minute fly-around and redocking exercise today. The relocation of the Soyuz vehicle today opens up the Poisk module and its airlock for a trio of Russian spacewalks that will begin on April 18th by Prokopyev and Petelin to outfit the Naoka multipurpose laboratory module with the relocation of a radiator from the Rosviet module to Naoka. Then on the second of the spacewalks, the relocation of an experiment airlock from Rosviet to Naoka, and then the deployment of that radiator and the hookup of other fluid and electrical lines on Naoka on the third of the three spacewalks scheduled for May 4th. Poisk now also is available for the arrival of the ISS Progress 84 cargo ship that is scheduled to launch on May 24th to the International Outpost. So with that, we'll wrap up our coverage for today. A flawless undocking and redocking, the relocation of the Soyuz MS-23 now complete with a hard mate of the Soyuz vehicle to the Prichal module on the Earth-facing side of the International Space Station. You can follow all the activities of the Expedition 69 crew on the website at nasa.gov/station. And until we see you again, have a good day. This is Mission Control Houston.